3, hit it!
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to today's Caffeine for the Soul. And if you like the kinds of things we talk about in the show each week, do check out our basic course in Living from the Inside Out at michaelneill.org/basic course. And the impetus for today's episode is a conversation I had with one of my mentors, Mavis Karn. If you listen to these podcasts regularly, you know I talk about Mavis. She wrote an amazing book called It's That Simple, A User's Manual for Human Beings. And she's just one of my favorite people on the planet. And we talk quite regularly, and we were having a chat, and I mentioned that I'd been really struggling with exhaustion. Now, in fairness, I'd been struggling with it for about 20 years. My stock answer to people asking me, how you doing, for 20 years has been, great, tired, but great. And I've tried medical things, I've tried various things, and, I know every time I mention it publicly, 17 people email me immediately with their cure for it, and I appreciate the sentiment, but I've tried most of them. Here's the thing. When I was chatting to Mavis about it, she suggested something that had never occurred to me before. She said, what if you're exhausted because you're thinking so much? Now, I've thought of it. Like, I know I'm an overthinker, and but the thing is, like I know a lot of people who are overthinkers are real worriers. I'm not a worrier. Actually, most of what I think about is really cool. It's just always going on. And I asked her what she meant, and she said, well, she said when my kids were younger, they'd go through these stages where they were learning a lot. Like they were learning about life, or they were learning at school. And when they were in a stage where they were using their brains a lot, they'd be exhausted. Like they would fall asleep and they'd be out cold. And I just wonder if maybe that's what's going on with you, that you're tired all the time because you're using your brain all the time, even though you're mostly using it for good stuff. And I thought, well, I have no idea if that's true, but it felt easy enough to check. Now, here's what I mean by that, because I've told this story to a few people, and they were like, well, how do you just switch your brain off? Well, for me, I realized that, look, there are times where my thoughts are running away from me, and I don't really know what to do. But a lot of the time, my thinking is voluntary. Like I'm thinking about stuff because it seems like a good idea. I'm thinking about stuff because it seems fun. I'm thinking about stuff because, I don't know, my Netflix subscription's run out. It hasn't, but you know what I mean. It's like that's just how I entertain myself. And I thought, well, okay, let's see what happens if, not like in a formal meditation way, but if just whenever I notice that I'm using my spare time to think, I stop. I give my brain a break. I send it off to the spa. And just hang out and see what happens. And the damnedest thing has happened. I'm not tired all the time anymore. Now, if I don't sleep, I'm still tired. If I have a little bit too much to drink, I'm still tired. But I'm not background tired. I'm not background tired to the point where my wife said, you seem like you've got a lot of energy. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And she said, well, what do you think it is? And I explained. I said, well, I think it's that I stopped thinking so much. Now, I don't know how you're hearing this. I don't know if you're hearing this as like, that's great, Michael. I'll come back next week when you have something to share with me that's useful. But I really encourage you to check this one out for yourself, even if you're not tired all the time. Like, what happens if you give your brain more of a break? Like, if you just sent your brain off to get a massage while you carry on, how does your experience of life change? Now, I've talked to a number of people about this, and I can tell you the kinds of things that they say. They say things like, I don't know why, but I've just been really, really happy. I don't know why, but I just I seem to have more energy. I don't know what it's about because I'm kind of, for the first time in my life, not trying to figure everything out in my head. But I totally had some great ideas that are, letting me fix things around the house that needed fixing and change things at work that I needed to change. And here's my theory as to why this has made so much of a difference, not just to me, but to all the people that I've shared it with, and hopefully now to you. We don't actually need internal dialogue in order to function in the world. We don't actually need to figure stuff out to know what to do. There's a sort of a deeper, more passive function of the mind, a more receptive than active quality. And when we allow the mind to work in this passive mode, stuff comes to us. Things occur to us. The space that opens up when we don't fill it up gets filled instead with knowing and creative ideas and inspired thoughts from the deepest part of ourselves. And the world just starts to look different. As our thinking settles, the world settles. And everything looks simpler. And everything becomes easier. And we fill up with joy. So that's my invitation to you this week. Look for place. Don't worry about where you can't. Don't worry about, I can't switch off my mind. Oh, what kind of meditate? Don't worry about that. But anytime you notice yourself voluntarily thinking about stuff, trying to figure stuff out, running scenarios in your mind, give your brain a break and see what happens. Have fun, learn heaps, happy exploring, and I'll talk with you soon.